Oh, heck no, bruh. Oh, heck no, bruh. Oh, heck no, bruh. Oh, heck no, bruh. Oh, you ain't supposed to see none of the background but the black. Gotta get to YouTube right which side in my tree. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, Curbalicious. Oh, Lambert, that's my friend. All praise due to the Fahrenheit schlang. It is the schlangs that brings us here together. All praise due to the Fahrenheit schlang. It is the schlangs that brings us purpose. It's the Fahrenheit, 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 Fahrenheit. I'm your host, First Degree the D, and we back with it. 10 days of Fahrenheit. 10 days of Fahrenheit celebrating the release of Underbelly Sound Wars Season 2. It's finally here. But first, a message from the Schlangs. May the Schlangs allow us to possess the qualities needed to be extremely successful. Thank you, Almighty Schlangs. May the Schlangs give us the creative energy that surges through us and leads us to new, brilliant ideas. We talked about that before. Ideas make the world go round. Everything you see, if it's not living, was an idea. May the Schlangs allow us to make happiness as a choice. May we base our happiness on our own accomplishments and the blessings we've been given in our community. Thank you, Almighty of Schlangs. Thank you, Almighty of Schlangs. May the Schlangs give us the ability to conquer any challenge with limitless fashion. Let me repeat that again since I stuttered. May the Schlangs allow us to have the ability to conquer any challenge with limitless ability and structure. Thank you, Almighty of Schlangs. May the Schlangs allow our thoughts to be filled with positivity and our life to be plentiful and prosperous. Thank you, Almighty of Schlangs. And finally, may the Schlangs allow us to appreciate and live in the now that's happening right now. Thank you, Almighty of Schlangs. Thank you, Almighty of Schlangs. It's the Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit, Fahrenheit. We're live on the YouTubes, which is the home. We live on the Facebooks. And we live on the Instagram for 15 of minutes. Later on, we live on the TikToks. Why? Why am I spending time coming to you instead of to have you come to me? Because this is that of important. The release of Underbelly Sound Wars Season 2. I've been working on it like a zombie for over 6 months. All day and night with you in mind. It's more than entertainment, it's guidance. So I'm looking forward to that finally coming out next week. Today we talking Unc Emo, one of my favorite rappers of all time. Since we last did the Fahrenheit, he passed away. So I need to give him his flowers, okay? I'm talking about Unc Emo. And then later today, we releasing the worldwide premiere. A song over 20 years old. Hot Bath and a Minty One. Produced by the mighty Funk Beta. I will tell you the story of the song, how it was created, and rap its bus. I will tell you the story of the song, how it was created, and rap its bus. I'm in the chat. Holla at me in the chat. Holla at me in the chat. Okay, we got our folks. Carlos Sick Shack. Welcome. Let's look in the Instagram too, though. Rich. Just. Who? What's good with it? Oh, got a couple of Denver area originals, even though Curbin OKC. And the Facebook with it. We on the Fahrenheit. All right, I'm going to talk about one of my favorite rappers, man, passed away, Unc Emo. What up, James? Before I get started, I want to tell you about his story. And he got a book about it. Okay? He got a book about it called Surviving the Vietnam War. Okay, he was a Vietnam veteran, experienced a lot of triumph. I have a little something written. I'm going to read it real quick. Unc Emo. It's a first-hand account of a young black soldier dealing with the combat and racism within the military. Not from the other side, within the military during the Vietnam era. Unc Emo focuses on survival, showing the confusion, dangerous, and emotionally heavy war without glorifying it. The book talks brotherhood, trauma, life during the war and after the war, drugs. He highlights his bonds formed with fellow soldiers while addressing the lasting impact the experience had on his identity and his mental state. Unc Emo. So after all going through all this, he had a nephew named Prav who did beats. So at the age of 60, Rudy, I'm going to tell it one, at the age of 60, Unc Emo hopped in the rap booth after going through all this of life. He hopped in the rap booth and made a song called Bad Knee. Unc Emo hops in the rap booth, makes a song called Bad Knee at the ripe age of 60. So I'm going to just say the lyrics, the first verse to that in celebration of Unc Emo up in the, with the vibe and the frequency. Rest in peace, Unc Emo. I'm in the studio with my nephew, baby. Prav on the track. It's Unc Emo, baby. I'm a bad, I'm a OG. I'm a 60-year-old with a bad knee. I smoke that till I can't see. Now everybody trying to get with me. I'm a bad, I'm a OG. I'm a 60-year-old with a bad knee. I smoke that till I can't see. Now everybody trying to get with me. I got the Benz. I got the Jag. I got that money that never ever end. When I go out, It's party time. And I be, I'm like, mine. I shake my, I spend my cash and always got my stash. I want to be like currency and smoke up all that tree. I don't be frontin', I don't be stuntin'. I be getting mine all the time. I'm living hard, I party harder. I'm rolling like there ain't no tomorrow. I'm a bad, I'm a OG. I'm a 60-year-old with a bad niche. I smoke that till I can't see. Now everybody wanna get. I'm a bad. I'm a OG. I'm a 60-year-old with a bad niche. I smoke that till I can't see. Now everybody wanna get with me. Rest in peace, Unc Emo. It's the Fahrenheit hour, Fahrenheit hour, Fahrenheit hour, Fahrenheit hour. You know, you can get every call kind of. I was thinking about talking about current events, but you can get all that anywhere else. It's the one place you're gonna learn about what's important to me. Unc Emo, it wasn't just that song, yo. I heard that song, it went viral. Okay, you can look it up. And it wasn't just that it went on the World Star, and people thought it was funny, but to me it was so encouraging. After that video, he started hitting the streets of New Orleans. He started taping himself in the streets of New Orleans. New Orleans. But this is New Orleans. Just like it's not Louisville, it's Lawville. You go out to shout out to Buckshot. You go out to Louisville. They don't say Louisville, they say Lawville. They don't say Australia. They get mad when you say Australia. They say Australia. But anyway, let me get. With Unc Emo, he was dancing around. It started in New Orleans, but then he'd go to Texas and all kind. He would hop out of his car and just be dancing in the street to his song, just a 60-year-old man dancing. And then some of the songs he would be kicking knowledge. With this new single that's dropping, I revealed the name already. First Degree the DE, I Am God and So Are You. It's actually dropping on all platforms tomorrow. We'll get into more of that on tomorrow. Okay, but in this new song, I'm gonna think about Unc Emo. I'm gonna do the same thing. He was just kicking knowledge over the instrumental. Some of them videos made me cry, yo. Some of them videos brought tears to my eyes. So I had to meet him. I had to meet him. That's my personality. Somebody intrigued me. I got to meet him. Shout out to the brother Lynch Hung. It's kind of like how it kickstarted. He intrigued me. So I had to meet him. Man, but when I met him, he came to my house, and it was the biggest gunfight ever. Just happened to be on the day one of my favorite rappers was at my house. Fools decided to have a gunfight, so it's just ta-ta-ta, we're outside chilling, and then just ta-ta, pop, pop, pop. Then Unc Emo said, maybe we should go inside. Oh, I was so embarrassed. I lived in the worst neighborhood I've ever lived in. I'm not going to say what it is. Oh, I was so embarrassed. But it is what it is. Shout out to Unc Emo. It's the Fahrenheit. That show is mainly on YouTube. I'm coming out to the Instagram to reach out. But now I gotta switch it over to the TikToks. But if you want, and only on the Facebooks, but if you want to watch the full program, you gotta get on First Degree to DE YouTube. We live. That's what a full program is. Okay, so for the YouTube, we're gonna go on a 1-minute break as I switch from Instagram to the TikToks and the videos. Why? Because it's so important that the world hear about the Underbelly Sound Wars Season 2. Instagram. Meet me on the TikTok or the YouTube mainly. YouTube, 1-minute break. Hold tight, just 1 minute break. about y'all. Fahrenheit hour, exclamation point.
Jamie Lee Curtis. All praise due to the Fahrenheit schlang. It is the schlangs that brings us here together. All praise due to the Fahrenheit schlangs. It is the schlangs that brings us purpose. It's the Fahrenheit out, Fahrenheit out, Fahrenheit out. We're back. Told you I'd be back. Let's go, let's go. You too good. You back, the wolf back. What's good with it? We back. Quick break. We also back on the TikToks now. So TikTok, you're catching the second half of the show. First half, we talked about Emo, one of my favorite rappers, R.I.P. Okay, moving forward, we talking about Underbelly Sound Wars Season 2. I can't believe after months and months and months and many of months being in the cave for you, it's finally here. The premiere of Underbelly Sound Wars Season 2 on Monday. May the 4th be with you. I didn't even realize it when I scheduled it. May the 4th be with you will be the launch of the most important story ever told. Underbelly Sound Wars Season 2. Now, I promised a spoiler before I get into the cut. On my social medias, I changed up my profile pic. On my social of medias, I changed up my profile pic and it features a certain person in the middle. We don't know who that is. He wasn't nowhere in season 1, and I know y'all synced it season 1. I know y'all synced it Underbelly season 1. Anywho, because you here with me today, I'm going to give you his name, yo. You're going to be the first and only ones that know his name right now. The character on the cover of Underbelly Sound Wars Season 2, his name is Feedback Fang. I've said too much. I've said too much already. Feedback Fang is such a pivotal part. He's going to change the world. As you see from last night's release, I am not welcome here. This time, First Degree the DE, which just so happens to be me. First Degree the DE, just to be me. Been rapping these boss since all the way back then. Okay. Rocking my Fahrenheit t-shirt, my sweatshirt. Okay. Cash App First Degree to D. I rock that all the time, as you probably know. Got recognized in Costco a few days ago. It's the Fahrenheit group. And it wasn't recognized because it says first degree to DE. I got recognized wearing that sweatshirt because it say Fahrenheit. It's us. Because this is us. It's upside down, DE. Because this is us. Cash App. 30 for a t-shirt, 50 for a sweatshirt. Now, hot bath and the minty ones. Hot bath and the minty ones. Now, the sick maid house, you already know. The sick maid house. I went over there. It was just the kind of scene you can imagine. The sick maid house, Brother Lynch hung Funk Beta. It was just the kind of scene you imagine. Funk Beta came up with the most ridiculous of beat. He had the core. We added more on the spot. It's ridiculous. I'm going to say the lyrics, but you got to hear the beat to this song. It's an over 20-year classic. It takes place during the major battle. So those of you watching the show, you are going to see a premiere at 7:30. I forgot to mention that to the Instagram, folks. You're going to see the premiere of the show at 7:30 of the major battle that takes place in the final episode. That's at 7:30. Made the beat. Here's the boss. Hot bath and a minty one. Hot bath and a minty one. Hot bath and a minty one. A day of my life, I'm into something illegal. But if you meet me in person, come on, you say he real good people. If you bump my record, you say he have no EQ. I'm deep in the cavern with young recruit at the peephole. Those that wrote the laws forgot the DE clause. It states first DE will do hell what he wants. I'm rolling with Robo D, the bastard son of Soundwave. Black Ulim came along, case folks ain't behave. She said, DE, you ain't from this world. I've been telling you that all along, girl. Bombed out in the street, 9 milli in the back, sack, attack, while whack, retract. Man, my game is high-powered, folk, you won't see it coming. Then, all of a sudden, we done made Twomp 600. Chrome 9, it's dinner time. Hubba, 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 wanna take what's mine? So I hit the scene, G up, G lean. Left smoke through the crowd, hitting fences so swift. Make Pinkney proud. That's an inside joke. These ain't wanna get up. We in all black get-ups, leaving t-shirts wet ups. So every once in a while on a DE rap, you will hear a word that's manipulated on purpose to rhyme for comedic of purposes. Every time you hear a DE bust, there will be a word or two that's manipulated for comedic of purposes. Anywho, oh, we in all black get-ups, leaving t-shirts wet ups. Okay, let me explain that line. We was doing the bus, and Beta said, I just want one thing. I don't want any singing on this song. You got to rap the whole song, okay? And then the little mischievous part of me said, I got to put a little safe in a safe and... Hot bath in the Mindy ones. Hot bath in the Mindy ones. Now, this is a true story about a very famous rapper known worldwide. I'm not going to say his name because I still want his friendship. Okay, but a very famous rapper, you don't know who it is. And I've never said, I'll probably go to my grave never saying, but I had to tell the story. But I had to tell the story. You've got radio rotation, videos, and all. But when you met the DE, it was you in awe. Got me one on one. Asked me about my raps. Me a humble man. I said, go on with that. I could have said, go on with that. But for comedic of purposes, just to keep you going, I had to say of that. Me a humble man. I say, go on with that. Me a jungle man nightly. I roam with bats. Me a vicious man, vicious, cause creep with gats. Cops coming to my door. Snip, snip, first degree cultivator, no more. The game got me messed up. Sweat pouring down my face like a buster. Good thing I went over and over and over and over and over the plan. Took the goods to swamp underbelly. It was a calm life that I led to rap. Turn that life to shreds. Desire. Can't sleep in the bed. Some say it's great, some say it's sad. I need a hot bath and a minty one. I'm telling you, the chaos has just begun. The devil came to sack, taking what was his. Oh, that's so true. I can't go public with it, but it's so true. But I just want to share it with you because you would be on the bear. The devil came to sack taking what was his. Look me in my face, say you got one more chance. Damn, I'm escaping jail by the skin of my teeth. What would I tell my mama if the cops had me beat again? To some in the world, I'm considered a demon. Many women of the world want to entrap my semen. I'm first degree the D, adored by others, scorned by the woman that's sleep under my covers. Damn, this felony, don't want this felony. I pretend I'm in a hot bath in the Mindy ones. Hot bath in the Mindy ones. Hot bath in the Mindy one. This is the fair. We gave props to Unc Emo in about 2 minutes, yo. In about 2 minutes, we're all gonna rush to the YouTube, the worldwide premiere of Hot Bath in a Minty One. How will this fit into the story? I've already revealed it's during the last episode, the Major Badu. So before we kick that off, I'm gonna hit the chat. So holla at me in the chat. Holla at me in the chat. Many of moms. We all here. I love it when we together. What's good, Duck? What's up with the TikToks? What's up with the TikToks? Sean, what's good with it? Low Lane, what's good with it? We in the chat. We only a minute away. It's only a minute away. Brian was good with it. Ella was good with it. I know. We only 1 minute away. Renshi was good with it. We seconds away from the worldwide premiere of Hot Bath and a Minty One. A few more. I can't get to all the messages. Oh man, we gotta end the show. Meet me on the YouTube. First degree the D. Hot bath in the Minty One. Meet me back here tomorrow. Same Fahrenheit station, same Fahrenheit. Ah.